Let's fucking go. I need to check on the banana bread in a couple minutes, but we should be fine. I'm living my best Midna life. Obviously, there's one here. I'm probably going to need to wear at least some of my outfit, so let's just swap over now. Oh, I need to. Hey, nice cross stream. Thanks. I like to whip it out for my friends. Oh, there's the. I need to go check on the banana bread. You need a microscope to check out whatever I've got whipped out. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's like 1 or 2 pixels on my 2K webcam. wanna give myself some more water. How are we today, Mr. Michael? Mr. Michael? Constant failure at doing Hades 1 challenges? Well, you know what they say. Get good, nerd. Okay. Wow, imagine coming into my stream and shit talking me. Just don't get hit. Yeah, duh. Easy. But not even checking into the stream. Wowie. You must be a stream hater. Hate watcher. For sure. Damn. Can that one break? It runs out of juice. It does not break. So after like 20 hits, you have to wait 10 minutes for it to come back. But it does like 60 damage-ish, I think. Yeah. Agreed. I am the bonfire. Do you have D&D tomorrow? What's your character gonna be? Is it a session 0 or are you well into the campaign already? Oh, so it's just tabletop role-playing game. Still pretty cool, Neon. This is a gentle reminder that you are lovely and loved and appreciated for who you are, exactly the way you are. Especially when I have a beer in hand, because I can tolerate you more. I'm emulating my inner abusive father. Character type. Not my father. My father was not abusive in that regard. Fate SDR sounds weeb as fuck and fun. Troublemaker Bard. Are you the one just running around and sleeping with everybody? I seduce the what is it called? The Tarrasque. You what? Yeah, I seduce the Tarrasque. Fine. Roll charisma. Challenge rating 30. When I say D&D or when I hear D&D, I don't always think of, you know, the Forgotten Realms kind of situation. I just assume you mean tabletop role-playing game with your own homebrew shit. Most people do homebrew. Most people don't actually just do stuff from a book. Our last session, I gave a magic stone to a caged villain. Just to see what would happen. It turns out the game master didn't expect that outcome at all. And he has to change everything now? Bruh. What kind of magic stone was it? Was it one to communicate? Was it one to teleport? Troublemaker for the DM, but it also makes the sessions more interesting as long as you're not always derailing the campaign. I think that kind of troublemaking is very, not just appropriate, but very helpful for the DM. Makes things less predictable and more enjoyable for the group. Just a little bit of chaos goes a long ways. You rolled so high. That's awesome. So a lot of villains are looking for it. You gave it to a caged villain. But what does the stone do? Did you actually analyze it or look for it? Or look into it? Or you just kind of said, fuck it. What is the worst that can happen? Turns out it's the Sears stone, so now he becomes a multi-trillionaire and takes over the world by means of convincing people that he's okay. Hey Molotov, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I thought a bit about our conversation, and I'm still on the fence about your statement, but I do think it's an interesting prospect idea. I just think it's not necessarily aligned with how I perceive the world. Oh, you're gonna post it in the Discord? Nice. I look forward to seeing it. Let me know when you post it, please. First time in 6 months and won the 10 kills. Jeez. See, sometimes you just gotta take a break. Sometimes you just gotta take a step back, you know what I mean? You think he Victor Von Doom? Von Doomskin? I'm not familiar with Victor Von Doom. But that's awesome that you had that experience. Sounds like fun. A couple months ago, I hadn't played Call of Duty in easily 15 years. Well, no, yeah, actually, literally 15 years. I have not played Call of Duty, and the person I was interested in at the time invited me into some of her lobbies, and at first I was like, "Yeah, you guys are gonna have to hard carry me. My bad. I'm fat. I'm too dummy thick." And you know, after like a week, I just kind of became the person on top. Like, oh, don't worry, sweetheart, it's okay. I'll carry you, no big deal. Anya, what the fuck? Anya, slow down. No. Let my autism take over. I will become I will become vengeance. I used to be pretty okay at first-person shooters and third-person shooters. But I stopped because the people that I was playing with were very toxic. Very, very toxic people. So it was fun to come back to it. Victor Von Doom is my favorite. Oh, Doctor Doom is Marvel villain. Isn't he like an anti-hero, not a true villain? Doom from Marvel Comics. He's typoed. Yeah, no. It's yeah. Fantastic Four's villain. I never watched that movie. I am too much of a plebeian to have watched it. So a lot of my issue when it comes to nerdy stuff is that I don't mind watching it, I just don't go out of my way to initiate watching it. And after Endgame Part 2, I just kind of gave up on that franchise. A lot of the content since then has been kind of underwhelming. Or like, well, they loved Thor because he was funny in the first place, so let's just double down, triple down on him being funny and doing slapstick comedy and ha ha ha. Guys, you can only do the same recipe so many times before I stop giving a fuck. The stories keep changing. Aren't they like retconning a bunch of stuff to try to bring it to the modern audience? And I'm not using the term modern audience in the neckbeard way. I'm just strictly saying not everyone's interests are the same as they were in the 50s and 60s and 70s. Or whenever they started doing it. 70s, 80s, 90s. I don't remember when shit came around. There's so many retcons, it changes the comics. Yeah. I like it when there's a bit of creative freedom. Like, uh, the Star Wars universe pre-Disney. The Star Wars universe pre-Disney, there was like, you know, hundreds of authors of that franchise. Hundreds of recognized authors that their content was a part of canon. I thought that was fucking phenomenal. Like, as long as you can stick to the general theme of what we're going for, yeah, sure, we'll recognize it. And that contributed so much good shit for that, so good for that franchise that when they said nope, it's all out the window, none of it's real, cancel it. Kind of ruined the atmosphere of Star Wars. Like, the fanfic culture died when Disney took over, and I think the fanfic material is better. Not gonna lie. Doom's design, yeah, his aesthetic was pretty cool. I can envision the character in my mind. I just haven't seen the movies. He did save the world in that one universe. He became the Sorcerer Supreme and had the Infinity Stones and whatnot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's... I would consider him more of an anti-hero based on what little I actually know of the character. Where he's trying to do good, just kind of going about it the not so cool way. It's kind of like Batman in that comic where he kills all heroes. He just kills everyone because the whole like with greater heroes comes greater villains kind of thing. And I don't trust anyone, so I'm just gonna kill them all, and we'll start off as if nothing happened. There were never heroes. I mean, him killing everybody is definitely evil. He isn't the main character? Yeah. Yeah. Other than Spider-Man, you haven't seen any Marvels after Endgame? I haven't seen any of the recent... Oh, no. I saw the first recent Spider-Man reboot. Tom Holland, Spider-Man. I thought Tom Holland did a phenomenal job. I thought he emulated the whimsy, the silly ridiculousness of Spider-Man very well. I haven't read the comics, so I don't know, but I feel as if he emulated the character well. You hate Batman's ideals? Batman's just a fucking idiot. I don't like Batman. Why did you say that name? Killing Spider-Man because of aforementioned reasons, or Superman because of aforementioned reasons. Instead of trying to work with Superman, he'd rather just kill Superman. I saw the Miles Morales ones, the cartoon animated ones. Those were really, really, really good. I enjoyed those a lot. He's a hero because he knows the absolute certainty that mankind will perish without his dominion. I don't even think that he is crazy, just genuinely saw the future. How many people have died because of not killing Joker? Yeah. How many people have died because of not killing Penguin? I think Iceman and Poison Ivy are a little different. Catwoman is just sexy as fuck, so why wouldn't you want to bed that? I'm just saying. It's not smash or pass, it's just smash and smash. For him to kill Joker, because killing Joker would not... It would end his reason for being who he is. It's like a part of him. Killing a part of him would be to kill the Joker. Kills like they should make him impossible to kill just because it is blocked in his mind, like it's impossible. Kinda right. Joker is recuperable. It happens sometimes. In some universes, the Joker is, salvageable as a person. He isn't totally gone. Unlike the Dark Knight Rises kind of universe where the Joker's fucked. Like, there's no way you're saving that man who's absolutely insane. But then in the Joaquin version of Joker, I think he is salvageable. I'll read it in a second. Shadow bananas, glow bananas, not this heat. Glory to Master Koga. Yeah, kill her. If Batman can't kill the Joker, then at least let the city kill him. I don't know. Scarecrow is a much more evil, like, pure evil character. Wait. What? Oh, I needed to build one more up. Give the death penalty? No, just straight up execute him. Don't even let him have an opportunity for justice. Just kill him. You're a vigilante justice hero, Batman. Just kaputskis. Conception that he doesn't kill Joker, not because it's a part of him, but the moment he kills Joker makes him not be a hypocrite, so at that point he because the Darkest Night. Then Emperor Joker? I think I understand what you're saying. I understand that Batman wants to not kill anybody, but he absolutely does kill people. 100% kills people. Not in every universe, perhaps, but in some universes, he kills people. I'm no better than a common criminal if I start killing people. Yeah, okay, Edgelord, shut the fuck up. If he's truly doing the least evil, the least bad, he would kill the Joker. Ending the ability for the Joker to do evil will, in the long run, cause less evil to be done in a karmatic scale. Yeah, if you kill 100 of them, Batman, the number goes down. Yeah, I agree with you. I just think that to believe that killing would make him a hypocrite just shows you the power of the perception of binary results. He believes it's one or the other and not the massive spectrum in between. And as someone who grew up believing so heavily in black and white, to have moved away from that crutch, that philosophical crutch, my life has become infinitely better and more sustainable and more enjoyable. Both intrinsically and extrinsically, I am a better person for having moved on from such worldviews. When we stop seeing black and white. Things are never that simple. But what is simple is that motherfucker Joker. Or like helping Catwoman break into places in like the Lego Batman game. Oh, but it's hurting the evil guys. Well, what happened to your absolutism then, Batman? Huh? Huh? Not so absolute now, are you? Yeah, but you're hurting the bad guys, not the good guys. Yeah, well, then kill the bad guys and not the good guys. Easy. I don't know. I just think that Batman's perception of reality is a little juvenile. He didn't allow a therapist to help him move past his traumas. Gives me PTSD of DS1 Tombs of the Giants. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck that place. That reminds me, I need to do a tutorial video on how to navigate the Tomb of Giants tutorial. I recently found out that I fucked up on the best YouTube video that I have viewership numbers wise. The most viewed video that I have is using Dark Souls Remastered cheat engine. I failed to go one step further and make sure that the whole cheat engine worked. You actually have to use a stealth edit. So I made an apology video, and sorry guys, this is outdated. This is no longer how you actually do this thing. And I think it's actually because of a Windows update. I don't think it's actually my fault. There wasn't the stealth edit when I made the video last year, around this time last year. So I don't think it's entirely my fault, but I do think that I hope that people start watching my new video, not the old video. Or not just the old video. Because algorithm stuff. Sure. Anyway, I think the philosophies are fun, but are overall kind of pointless when it comes to one second, I need to focus. No. Fucking lizard in front of me, dude. Now that really slowed down this. Do I get range attacks with the Master Sword? I don't think so. I'm not sure. I haven't tried it. Nah, that was a little stressful. Battled the beasts of twilight. What does that even mean? All right. So let's go up here. Did you know that you are lovely and loved and appreciated for who you are, exactly the way you are? How many? I need one more shrine. Well, we did all the ones up here, but we haven't done all the ones here. So let's pull up the Tears of the Kingdom map. We have, let's update my map really quick. We have done Kayam. We have done Katajibis. And we have done Kisomom. And we have done whatever that is. And we have done Ismoid. Ismod. I think the way forward is to go from here. And there's one here as well. But we'll do the one that I'm currently at for now. And then we're going to go up to here. We have Toonie, ISR. So there's one here. So then if we go down, we'll go here to get there, I guess. Okay. You read MasterCard? Like, what is the limit for Batman when it comes to morality and eliminating bad guys? I think that it is entirely dependent upon the moment, and to talk about it kind of from a non-specific point of view becomes kind of pointless. every case, every instance is unique, and that's the whole point of a judge and jury, right? The whole point is to prevent this abuse of authority on a person. Oh, I need to go into this spheroid thing? How do I get into the spheroid thing? Hey, Fappy, welcome in. We're talking about Batman killing people. I'm sure you want to weigh in on this. You could have used first. Haha, nerd. How do I get to the spheroid thing? How do I get to this thing? Shrine can only be accessed by solving the related puzzle. Use mirrors reflected the beam of lights to the core to reveal the shrine. Start with the main island in the middle with the 3 beams of light. How do I get to the sphere? TOTK, TOTK, sphere island. How to get to it? In the water pool, floating platform guarded by constructs. Use Ultra Hand to use Zonai rockets. And pointed toward the sphere. Gotcha. Essentially needs a weakness. Yeah, otherwise it's just like Deus Ex Machina. He just has a gadget for everything, and it becomes boring. Yeep. I like noir Batman. I like it when he can just kind of be the cryptic billionaire that tries to solve crime, one murder mystery at a time. Lethality. Yeah, he could easily increase his lethality and not break a sweat. I don't think that you got to draw a line somewhere. I understand his psychology. I just disagree with it. Which is the whole point of the conversation the other night, Molotov. There's no such thing as evil. There's only evil acts, which I disagree with. But that is a personal philosophical difference, not a quantized structured debate retort. It's just I disagree, and that's okay. Fine. You're allowed to disagree, I guess. My moral compass says that to see the world as binary is logical fallacy. That is the perspective in which I'm coming from. To say there's no evil person, just evil acts, feels weird. But I haven't sat and thought with it long enough, and I definitely haven't read any books about it long enough to have a quote-unquote informed opinion on the subject. Henry Cavill actually tried wearing glasses and changed his hairstyle and walking around New York and no one recognized him. Yeah, exactly. That kind of shit is very much so real. 10 million in your bank for staying silent. Random bruises on your body? He can't have bruises. Master Wayne hides it. His mask is ceramic or whatever. And his body is just toughened by Tibetan practices. No, what I said, evil does exist. Evil comes from ignorance. The way that I perceived how you wrote it was that the person themselves is not evil, but the act is evil, and their evil person is just ignorant of their act as evil, and incapable of perceiving the act as evil. Where I have perceived persons to do evil acts, knowledgeable of their act being evil. But I'll finish reading your sentence. If everyone was omniscient, they would do all good. And I believe that's an idealist perspective and not a relativist one. Yeah. I would like to think that humans, given a choice, would act good. My personal experience, anecdotal as it is, suggests otherwise. There are genuinely evil people that willfully, given a choice, will choose evil over good. A lot. And not out of ignorance. There, I have two people in mind. Two people in mind. That very much so are aware of their acts as evil. I would agree. I would say that it's less than 0.1% of the human population is truly evil. The rest are just shades of gray. I think it's a very, very, very small number. But it's still a number. Interdasting. Bunch of women abducted their sororities. Thomas Kemper, who cut his mother's heads off and fucked it. Yeah, that is just pure evil. That is not out of ignorance. That is pure evil. For sure. I agree with you, Fappy. 1 second. Hitler, Trump. Trump would fall in the ignorant compartment, I think. He's just so far off the deep end that he's unaware of the consequences of his actions. Person is evil not just by nature but by consequence to their ignorance. That again, that whole sentence feels copy pasta from somebody else's book. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that's what you're doing. I'm just saying I feel like I've read that before, and I feel like I just fundamentally disagree with that philosophy. And again, the whole point of philosophy is to talk about it, not to shut it down. I'm not shutting you down. I'm just saying I disagree. Moving on with the sentences. I don't really believe people know that they do evil, though. Mass murderers, people, because dopamine rush. So then, my counter retort is this: do you believe in genuine, true, and absolute altruism? Yes or no? You don't have to explain your answer. Just yes or no. Do you believe altruism can exist? If you say yes, I fundamentally disagree with you, and we might not be able to bridge that gap. Because of exactly what you said, the dopamine rush. Because of the underlying psychological, psychochemical properties of a reaction that is positive. I fundamentally disagree with the ability of absolute altruism. Relative altruism, absolutely. I tell you guys that I love you because I know that it is right. I do not expect you guys to respond. I just know that in my experience, more good is done and felt and cherished and cultivated spreading positivity. I do it because it's the right thing to do, not because I expect results. And I believe that is relative altruism, not absolute altruism. I might have never experienced an evil person. The man who sexually assaulted me is evil. The second I left his house, he said, "Oh, there's nothing that you've ever said or done that could be taken to court and convict me of what I just did." He literally did that. And then for every day thereafter, he would text me and say, "Hey, you can't go to the judge. This is why." And then he would also, years after, send me videos of police officers videotaping other police officers physically and sexually assaulting passerbys. They're victims. They're just like, "Ha ha ha, look at this. Ha ha, we're raping this person. Ha ha ha." He would send me those things. Do you think that is not an evil act? If you do not think that is, if you think that is in ignorance, if you think that that reminding me that he is untouchable is not an evil act, we cannot come to terms. Just because you haven't experienced it doesn't mean it doesn't happen. Taking myself out of that, removing my emotions, calming myself down. I'm going to continue reading. Very old Chinese philosophy question. Are humans born evil and learn to be good, or are humans good and learn to be evil? I would say humans are, and they have a choice. That is my response to that Chinese philosophy. That's probably the part where we have difference in philosophies then, because I do think there are people who are not ignorant at all of their evil behaviors. Yes, yeah. I did not want to read that. Goodbye, eyes. Yeah. Call me Oedipus. I'm a gouge out them bitches. I don't need that anymore. I believe there are pure evil people. Yes. But I think the vast, vast, vast majority of people are somewhere in between. I believe that there truly are purely good people. I would say that the number is less than a dozen in the world at any given time, even with a couple billion people on the planet. I just think it's extremely rare to be devoid of evil thought. Doesn't necessarily mean evil action, just evil thought. A nice cock, by the way. I've been watching a lot of videos of murders. I've seen a lot of snuff films. Not by my choice. I've seen a lot of very evil acts, heinous acts, not by my volition. Just saying. That colors my perspective. It does feel like some people are beyond help. Yes. I would like to believe that all people are capable of being loved at some capacity, but there are a very, very, very small subset that are just like, nope, you're evil. I would rather you not exist. Socrates, someone probably said something earlier. Don't worry about it. We're all debating. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not trying to attack you as a person. I hope you understand that I'm not trying to attack you as a person. I'm only bringing up my anecdotal evidence and my personal my personal experience and what little philosophy I've been exposed to growing up in relation to overlapping that anecdotal lens. That's how I am responding to your statements. I am not attempting to attack you as an individual. I hope that is clear. There are people whose brains are wired very, very wrongly. Like my experience with Brazil that I brought up, that I can go into further detail if you want me to. But I genuinely believe that person is evil and not good and incapable of being good. They do good acts because they know that deflects blame from them for their evil acts, which is not necessarily the same thing as being a good person. They just do good to hide in plain sight. You cross it, I would put you in that, and you're not just doing evil act category. Got it. But at least we can discuss it. I think it's very important to discuss things. I think it's extremely important to discuss things. It's funny because I've seen videos of true evil, but I'm not. I have no idea about all altruism. Is there true altruism? That's my thing, Mikkel. Is that uh, I don't believe in true altruism because if you take it from a macro and micro perspective, all actions are inherently for the necessitation of the survival of your person and your progeny. From a strictly biological perspective, biomechanical perspective, that is the narrative that I'm perceiving. True altruism. Relative altruism, I've obviously discussed, and I'll keep reading. Is the concept of love. Love is not a chemical, it is something more. And I ironically agree with you. A bit hypocritically, but I'll keep reading. I believe so much that my best example would be Jesus because I'm Christian. I fundamentally believe Jesus to be one of the boys, which means he is fallible, which means he is not perfect, and that's what makes him a good prophet. He fucked up. He probably fucked up a lot. A lot, a lot. But he said some good things, and he's helped some people be better people 2,000 years later. So I believe Jesus to be a pretty chill dude. I just believe our application of his teachings are fucked up. Coming from a First Baptist background, I am now an agnostic atheist, if that makes sense. I just don't believe that the church is where it should be. And I don't care to have someone say, if you don't do this, you're going to hell. I'll just be a good person. I don't give a fuck if you perceive it as good. I'll just try my best. And that'll be my good effort. Occam's razor if you are a learned individual, which it seems to be you are. My best example, Jesus, that's really just evil. It's hard to say. I want to say with a keyboard. I understand. And you also have a language barrier, which if you say, hey, that's not what I meant, I don't take it personally. Take your time to say what you mean. Translate wicked with today's wicked. There are truly... Okay. So there are truly evil people. It's just for the vast majority of persons, the act is out of ignorance. Higher than dozens. Still tiny. We'll say percentage. Less than 1% of the world's population are true evil. Moving on. I absolutely understand you're debating in a very friendly way. I appreciate you saying that. I just wanted to make it clear that since you're insisting that you were not attacking, I just confirming. Yep. I appreciate you responding to my blanket statement about what happened to you and stuff. That's my actual lived experience, yes. The dude created multiple accounts. and attempted to and utilized spoof phone numbers to continuously remind me. Thankfully, he stopped for whatever reason. I'm grateful. I don't care why, just that he did. He stopped trying to convince me to not pursue legal action against him. I would rather just him just not being in my life anymore. I absolutely understand you're baiting in a friendly way. No, I already read that. Us versus the billionaire type. I mean, I'm not even going to go into wealthy people. I have a few friends who are wealthy that are good people. Not billionaire level wealthy, but still not poor. Act serves to benefit them directly through becoming friends with that person or something. Yeah, it's all a calculation for evil people. Good acts are calculated. Who's that famous Seattle killer that is like, oh my god, I would love to know him, and all the girls fanboy over him for the murder mysteries or whatever TV show. I hate that show. I hate it so much. It in my mind glorifies murderers, which I cannot stand. But it's so fascinating that someone could think like that. Fuck you. Have you experienced that? Have you been the victim of that kind of mentality? If you haven't, then fuck off. Reading. True awesome altruism can exist, but I think it's extremely rare. I think just from a psychosocial perspective, it can't. But again, philosophical differences are very allowed and very okay and very important to have. This conversation can influence my actions 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 30 years from now. Conversations are extremely important to have, and their immediate influence is, well, their influence is not always immediate. I want to believe that, but I'll need to look around more. Yeah, that's fair. John was with them for 6 years, didn't have anything negative to say. Yeah, but he was already an adult at that point. I've read the Bible. I am a learned person. I spent the first 15 years of my life in a church. I am very acutely aware of the Bible and its nuances. I have not read it in the original languages of those documents, nor have I read the Torah, nor have I read the other articles that were excluded in modern day Bible. I have not read them in their original language. However, I am familiar with them. Amateurs are cafeteria Christians. So many cafeteria Christians. And a lot of cultists that utilize the Christian Bible to perverse their populace. Have a lot of female fans. I do know that, and it's really fucking weird. Why do women fascinate over horrible, horrific persons? Not just men, but persons. It's so weird. I don't get it. Just watching murder films makes me want to punch a... I was gonna say a dead baby, but that just like undoes all of my moral stance. Just come over and rile up debate. Yeah, no, you're fine. I am very okay with that as long as you are willing to accept. As long as you are willing to accept that some people are uncomfortable about it. At present, no one seems to be uncomfortable. But if someone does come by and they say they feel uncomfortable with the conversation, we can just move on from it and move it into a debate channel on my Discord. If that is something, a conversation you truly wish to have, I'm more than happy to have it. Just know that I am also cognizant that I am a streamer who also wants to have a safe and welcoming space for all individuals, which means sometimes conversations need to come to closure. as long as you're willing to allow that, then by all means, spark conversation away. The bad boy archetype? Yeah, I'm not sure that that's a new thing. I feel like that's not a new thing at all. I feel like the bad boy thing is literally inscribed on stone across Roman architecture and beyond. There's a Viking graffiti on some Egyptian hieroglyphs, like some dude's an asshole from like 3,000 years ago or whatever the fuck. I don't remember the exact numbers, but it's just like people have had baddies, just not in the cute, sexy way. Anyway, reading. Studied the Bible for years, went to Catholic school, studied the Bible with Mormon, Jehovah's Witnesses, checked with Protestants, studied Buddhism, Taoism in your youth, and now you're atheist. Hey! You're not uncomfortable. We could just move on from the super heavy stuff, and we can go back to the superficial philosophical stuffs. I only bring up my personal experience as a explanation of why I perceive the world the way that I do, and I believe strongly that humans come together in a healthier way, a better way, when we recognize that we are not as unalike as we are alike. And we cannot know our shared experience if we do not share. However tragic my experiences may be, they are still only spoken with positive intent. Everyone claimed to be the right one. Yep. And that's why I say fuck you. The irony being Jesus heavily borrowed from Buddha. And Buddha borrowed from Taoism. Eventually. They all borrowed from one another over the course of a couple millennia. Nar! Start! Are the last people you want to debate with? They are generally heretical in the sense. I mean, they believe fundamentally that one dude be cray-cray in more modern history than Jesus, which is no more or less heretical than Islam, and no more heretical than Christianity is to Judaism. Although I would stop the line at Buddhism, because Buddhism just doesn't give a fuck. And Hinduism's like, yo, what? I have quite a few Mormon friends growing up, and they're for the most part, pretty decent people. It's just they have some interesting perspectives on a couple things, and that's okay. Man. And Jehovah's Witnesses are just annoying. I, coming from a First Baptist perspective, am not the biggest fan of evangelicals. Or militant evangelicalism, where the religion itself is harvesting souls, essentially. And let them listen and let them in and listen to them. For the most part, Jehovah's Witnesses and Mormons are great. They're just a little annoying when they're like, "Oh, hey, can you come to church?" And you're like, "No." "Oh, can I consider your soul converted?" "No." "Oh, have a nice day then." "You too." "You are loved. Thank you. Bye. Bye." Never sees them again. They are kind people for the most part. Just a little brainwashed. No big deal. Contrary to the Bible teaches isn't an holistic idea. The issue I have with them is that the contrary is that it is contrary to what the Bible teaches. Modern Christianity, modern Protestant Christianity is very far from Jesus' teachings, and it's more of a means of guiding the sheep towards political bents than it is piety or pursuit of connection with God, the Abrahamic God. Evangelicals, it's just a tool for the government. Yeah, I have I guess 12 years of being in the church almost every single day. My private school was at church, my homeschooling was with church, my church was church. The only day that I didn't have church was Saturday, basically. So my indoctrination was pretty steep. If I didn't go out on the streets and try to convert as many people to Christianity as possible, bring as many people to the church as possible, so that the pastor can have a nicer house, seems kind of sus. Call the local kingdom hall and ask to not be visited again. They'll not come in 10 years as far as you know. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm assuming a kingdom hall is what Mormons call, or Jehovah's Witnesses call their facility. What's the basis for morality in my eyes? I was raised a Christian. I'm an Eagle Scout. I was raised by the Golden Rule. And that's about it. Jehovah's Witnesses, thanks for letting me know. My knowledge just increased. Da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Here. And then, here. Nope, nope, nope. Yep. Okay. You don't like education and choice? Yeah, see, a child is not capable of choice when their brain literally hasn't developed the capacity for critical thinking, nor given the opportunity to cultivate and nurture critical thinking, to facilitate the development of that part of my brain. Um, it was just, if you do this, you do good. If you don't do this, you do bad. And anybody outside of those two things is bad. Mm-hmm. It's not forced, and to you that's important. Yeah, I would agree. It is important. Met American Mormon missionaries here, and I'm so happy when he said I'm the best English speaker he's met in your country. Mike, yeah, it's awesome. I think your English is fantastic. I don't particularly remember. I just remember Southeast Asian. You can kill me, shoot me, execute me. If I don't remember correctly. I mean, the last time you spoke about it was like 2 years ago or 3 years ago. Hey! How did you learn English so good? I watched Twitch. What? You what? Oh. Good about it's a misconception. Christianity is fundamentally about prostrating yourself before God in your own terms and being as good of a person as you can. Um, but my watch a lot of sitcoms. Nice. Um, my atheism kicks in when I start talking about population control. A lot of what Jesus taught was literally to manage civility, and a lot of what the Bible talks about in terms of eat this, don't eat this is strictly public policy. Humans have used religion as a means of survival for a very, very, very long time. As long as our species has existed, we've focused on religion and doctrine as a means of, or culture, or a tradition as means of communal survival. We no longer need that necessarily. Um, which is why I'm not a Christian and why I'm an agnostic atheist. Agnostic atheist specifically because I don't give a flying fuck. I'd rather just be a good person. And the good person is, yes, the moral compass was established around Christianity, but that does not mean that my actions are purely Christian. They are based around what is the least harm and most general good. And each moment weighs differently. It is not a linear or binary scale. It is, in this moment, I perceive this to be the best course of action. I will pursue this course of action. And most importantly, to be able to retrospectively analyze and say, nah, that was not the right course of action. Allow me to utilize that experience to improve my interactions in the future and continuously try to improve myself and my moral compass to steel, sharpen steel, develop character, if you will, through hardship, and pursue balance and stability. Not true, absolute balance and stability, as that is the death of what makes us human. Again, I haven't mentioned it in stream in a long time, but I am fundamentally a humanistic existentialist, if you were to use philosophical terminology. I I strongly believe that humans are capable of good and should be perceived as good, and actions done in good faith, with the hope that my person, my actions, my being helps other people be good and do good in good faith, regardless of whether or not that actually fucking happens. And I think that lattermost part is the most crucial and fundamental to my philosophical difference to religion and dogma in general, with, in particular, Christianity, um, specifically, because it doesn't matter because I'll be dead. I want to help as many people feel less shitty than more shitty as possible in my lifetime. That is my objective in life. It's a very vague statement, intentionally, because every moment is going to be a little different. Sometimes I'm a pissy little bitch and I'm incapable of saying nice things. Sometimes I'm all exuding positivity. I'm just trying my best, y'all. Is question of misinformation based on your moral compass? But then evil is a question of misinformation. Let me think about that for 2 seconds. Um, Evil is willful harm to self and others, as a general statement in my mind. I do not agree with the misinformation or ignorance. I do not. Your act can still be evil, regardless of whether or not you intended it to be evil. The key importance is your introspection and your retrospection upon awareness of the act being evil. Let's see, a personal experience in which I did something that was not good. Um, there was a lady who I was interested in, and she was mutually interested in me. I dropped her so fucking fast for someone who I perceived to be more intellectually and emotionally stimulating and physically attractive. They were roommates. Now, would I say that that is evil to pursue someone who is physically attractive? Not necessarily evil, but it is very much so a wrong action. Now, is it necessarily a good thing or a bad thing to perceive life in good or bad? What I am trying to say is that the action itself was causing harm to not myself necessarily, but it was causing harm to this other person, to the first girl that I was interested in, that I dropped interest in. That action isn't inherently evil, but it is wrong. And that wrongness could have been changed by the way that I communicated with those parties, both females, saying, hey, I'm really interested in her, and not just drop her, but like, do I owe either of them that conversation? Not necessarily. It helps gently let down one and gently pick up the other, possibly, but it is a, should I with a whip self-flagellate? No. Do I? Yes. Yes, I do. Because and this is a conversation for my therapist probably on Tuesday. I self-flagellate so heavily with that experience because it fundamentally changed how I interacted with people that I'm not only interested in, but females in general. And I perceive it to be a positive change for my person and my character to have made that perception of what I did was wrong. How can I correct that in the future? How can I be a better person? How can I hurt other people less? Ultimately, it is not technically my responsibility for how you receive my actions, but I can act in better faith, in good faith, to be less of a shit stain. You could still receive it poorly, but I want to self correct, not through a book. Baby, hello, welcome in, first time chatter, Chadette? Question mark. Hello. We are talking about moral rightness and wrongness and the perspective, the framework of some very interesting conversation. But hello, how is this the first time? Oh, but uh, ma- Twitch has been a little wonky with its servers, so
Pierdolę,
maybe
patrz, co
you're
spotkałem.
following for the first time as well.
Bobry,
Hello,
kurwa!
BB.
Ja
BB,
pierdolę, jakie bydle!
since it's my stream, I
Bobber!
will take a moment to say this. If everybody doesn't follow BB right now, you are permanently banned from my stream. You might have been. I do not in recent memory recall. It would have been like 4 or 5 years ago. But hi BB. Ah, she's the main influence for me pursuing Deathless Dark Souls 3 years ago. Many years ago. Her beating Pontiff blindfolded made me realize ain't nothing but a thing and that I got this. I can do this. And her and someone else, like I can't remember her name. She's blonde. I think she still streams. I'm not sure. Anyway, BB is a wonderful human being. We love her very much. And she's recently ish returned to streaming consistently ish. And no, she's always a great time. We love BB Gains up in this B. We're scary new viewers. No. We are having a philosophical discussion, and I believe it to be extremely important to make sure that consent is applied everywhere uniformly, consistently throughout the conversation. So if someone says, I'm no longer comfortable with this conversation, we let it go. It's okay. We can have the conversation when that person's not here. And this conversation with two reasons. Your first brain overloaded. My my brain is overloaded. First my error. But yeah, we focus on not just blind positivity, but practical positivity. We try to be good people. We try to say positive things. We try to be loving and accepting of individuals. And we try to be a safe space for all. You gotta parry the first attack. And it's literally, you can hear the footsteps. You can count the number of footsteps that your character makes. And as long as you know how many footsteps it takes to go from where you start being blindfolded to the top of the stairs, it's basically clockwork. What was I doing? I was doing the quest after. Yeah, nah. BB showed me that it's possible, and my life was forever ruined as I deep dove into thousands and thousands of hours of From Software games. After that point, I think I have seven or 8,000 hours in the From Software games over the last 9 years. um, Timing, sounding cues, yeah, lots of practice, lots and lots of practice. But no, she's great. She's a good person. Hi, hello. Sorry, I got alert. No worries. Sounds good. How was your stream? When you come back, and you don't have to chat if you don't want to. You do you. We love and appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the follow. And I hope that we have a cozy space for you when you return. if you're still here. Ciao. Ciao, Bella. Boa noite. Have a good night. If we do not see you, uh, I might be ending stream soon because the second my family returns from their boating trip that I was supposed to be on, but my stomach said otherwise. Um, upon that return, I will be going offline post haste, regardless of where we are or what we're doing, because it'll be the last 12 hours that I have with my brother, as he's leaving tomorrow. So I want to spend as much time with him and my parents as possible. Um, he currently has been living in Geneva for 7 years, and I don't know if you know, but the distance between Seattle and Geneva is no small thing. So I gotta take advantage of it while I can. Deep Rock Galactic, hell yeah. Hope you enjoy. Phone is the screen you use for chat. Ah, I see, I see, I see, I see. Good luck. Have fun. I appreciate your lurkies. Lurking is 99% of Twitch. To deny the lurk is to deny one's position, one's rightful place on Twitch. I think this is it. Nope, it's not. It's over there. The Geneva suggestion? I am not recalling what you mean by that. I wanna know, what do you mean? Stay a moment. S'il vous plaît. Geneva Convention being just a suggestion. It is a suggestion with no teeth. I agree with you. And it makes me sad. More than a little. More than a little sad. But that's okay. C'est la vie. We don't have these. I don't think. We have Menace helmets. Trousers of the hero, pausers. Gators of the depths. Interesting name, interesting name. We have the tunic. Is there a headpiece of the depths? We just got the Twilight trousers. And dark trousers. And the Korok mask and Midna's helmet. So big Goron sword. Is there something I can draw? Man, this IPA is hitting pretty hard right now. That's okay. It's not like we're doing anything. We're not operating any power tools. Sé que ya, ¿qué te piensas de mí? Oh, sé que ya, ahora sales con él. I know now what you think of me. I know now that you're going out with him. Sos una hija de puta, puta, que no sabe querer. Ni que na, que llorar timbe. And then the latter second part is go ahead and cry. I don't even care why you cry, I guess. It's a very silly song about breakup. I keep dropping down, man. Oh, I love your characters, Miko. I just looked at the Discord. A war surgeon, disgraced nobleman. Very nice. Very nice. I like your artwork. We do love us some pixel art. I think it's a very nice trend. Ah, heck. Darn and heck. I can't see so good. I gotta piss. That's cute. Come back these days? Yeah. I just hope that how do I say this? I hope that the trend of anti-AI as a means of procuring artwork gains momentum, because pre-AI people still weren't really supporting local artists, and I hope that it swings the pendulum back even harder to supporting local artists more than even before the AI debacle. Marbles, rock roast, the Grons couldn't get enough of. Yes, please. I would make more money. Whee! Speaking of art, follow BB Gaines. Her artwork is fucking incredible. Holy shit. She's so talented. Definitely. Oh. Yoga Lottie's 5 minutes. Alright, one moment.
Link, look at this! Quickly!
Push back from the community, yeah. I mean, currently my bit badge, my sub badge, and my channel points are AI, but I don't want them to be. I would rather pay you for them. Anna God Artist, yeah. Go check her out. Check out her shit. Follow her. Pursue her Instagram. I don't know if all of her artwork is on her Instagram.
Huh?
Should she return, I'll allow her to speak up for herself.
Uh,
Um, all right. I need to know how to do Spirit Temple. TOTK requisites for entering Spirit Temple. Spelled correctly. For regional phenomena, finish the wind, water, lightning temples, which I have. Visit Herbo Castle. Where you speak with Zelda inside it. Talk to Pura. Return to Kakariko Village. Oh, okay. So the Spirit Temple is not yet able to be accessed. Okay. I need to go to the bathroom. Then we'll do yoga, and then I will. I'm debating on doing the sky shrines after I do endgame content. How about let's just go to the bathroom first, and then we can talk about endgame content. You need to rest? Alright, sounds good. Um, I will do the yoga. However, my family just got home. So I think what I'll do is I will do the yoga and then I'll raid Papa PP69 because he's a pretty chill dude and he's playing Liza P for the first time. Um, I'm not gonna do it shirtless. I'm not feeling very confident today. Maybe next stream I'll feel confident, but at least for this one, not so much. Oh, my groin. Instead of another sun salutation, I'm just gonna do a pigeon pose really quick. My lame ass pigeon toed duck position. I can't actually get my foot up where it needs to be because it hurts too much. Actually, I think I have 20 minutes or so. He needs to boil the eggs. So at the very least, we can wait until he boils the eggs. And then we'll go from there. Thank you for the redeem, Fappy. Let's try to get all of these guys. The remaining of these in 20 minutes. Ease. Did you know that you are loved? And did you know that you are cute? And did you know that you have a cute butt? Do 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 do. Ah, titties. Dang. Hopefully I can make this. Sniffle snort. Things are not looking too great. Try again. Easy. This should work. We have banana bread, everybody. It's so yummy. It's my first time ever making banana bread. Although I will say that this is missing nutmeg. Or just a dash of allspice. And maybe one more banana. I don't know how to bake. Bakes. And then complains about it. Hmm. Okay. Run, Link, run. This is a gentle reminder that you are lovely and loved and appreciated for who you are, exactly the way you are. Yes! Isn't that right, Ashes? Yeah. Hello. What? What? Come here. If you want love, come here. You just wanted to say that you're here? You didn't want to actually come over here for attention? Or do you want me to go over to you? Because that's not going to happen. Yeah. No, you have to come here. Yeah, you come here. Yeah. Hello. Hello, princess. Did you want me to pick you up? Okay. Hi, sweetheart. Hello. Hello. Say hello to the camera. Yeah. Hello. Do you want to be in my lap or do you just want to be picked up? Do you want to be in my lap? Do you want to smell the banana bread? That's very interesting, isn't it? Oh, no, you just want to rub on the plate. Okay. Hi, sweetheart. Hello. Hello, darling. Hello. I love you. Yeah, I love you. You have 2 more minutes, and then I'll go play more games, okay? I love you. Yeah. Do you want the no ears today? No ears today, okay. Just a little boop scratch. Scratching the boop. Rubbing the boop. No, watch out for your fingies. No nails. Hey, ouchie. That hurts. Ouchie, that hurts. Ouchie, that hurts. Ouchie, no more. No more. No more. I think sometimes she just likes to have me rub her nose. I'm gonna have to wash my hands now because that's gross. Getting your silly snot all over me, huh? Your saliva all over me? I don't want your pheromones. That's disgusting. That's cooties. I love you. I love you. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Scratch your chin. I know you like that. I love you. All right. 2 minutes is done. No more. All done. Do you want to stay there? No more. All done. You can stay in my lap. Probably don't. Are you done? Because I'm going to play games now. Yep, we're back to playing games. Ow. No more. No more. No kneading biscuits into my flesh. It hurts. Ouch! Stop. Hey. I know you're happy. Come here. Come here. Come here. No. Come here. I got you. I love you. But you're gonna go outside. You're gonna go outside now, okay? To be honest, I probably shouldn't put it outside because no, I don't want to use outside as a punishment. So I don't want her to. Uh, yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. She's not supposed to claw me, but I'm also not supposed to have her in my lap without a blanket. So I'm setting her up for failure and utilizing a thing that she enjoys as punishment, which is not appropriate. But in this moment, I just want to be left a little bit alone. Focus on the games. So I can be done, so I can go upstairs, so I can hang out with my family. And subsequently, her. Oh, interesting. His voice sped up because of the potion is very silly. Really? Anya! If you fall down to your death because you were impatient, it would be par for the course, however. Do I raid Papa PP or do I raid Sarah Bear? Sarah Bear is pretty cool too. Imagine having to choose between your friends, Sag. I wanna know, can you show me? I wanna know where there's degens just like me. Oh, hello. You know what? I'm gonna do it. You can't stop me. You cannot stop me.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Get wrecked, nerd. Wait, what? Hello, welcome in. Kizugaya. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Ah. Sure, let's give it a go. Bienvenue. I love your profile picture, by the way. It's very cute. Very cute. $100% tomorrow? I will do the armor, the shrines, the roots, the shrines up above. I will not be doing Korok seeds, but we will be doing side quests and all that fun stuff. Yeah, not a fan of the Korok seeds. That's too many. Hudson signs? Yep. We've done quite a few already. Quite a few already. But the Hudson signs are silly, but easy enough. But I'm actually giving people time to actually choose when to tune into my stream. I'm currently able to access the end game content, I believe. I'm just choosing not to. So that other people might arrive. Peepo shy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have 4 other franchises to do this year. We're not doing 900 Korok seeds. And I'm also skipping Skyward Sword. But in February, late February, I decided that I was going to pursue new content outside of the From Software, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Sekiro content that I'm used to. That I've been streaming almost exclusively for the last 8 years, 9 years. I have decided to pursue other genres and pursue my variety arc. So in variety in quotations, meaning I'm just going to go headfirst into a new genre until the genre is dead, or franchise until the franchise is dead, and then pick a new franchise. The next is Witcher. After that is Final Fantasy. Now I might do Dispatch somewhere in there, or one-off games that are not a part of a series or franchise. But we'll see. There's a lot of content that I need to do in this next year or so that I have dedicated to trying to become a streamer instead of just someone who streams. But 100 of them are to bring Korok here, there to get 2. Yeah, that's fair. I thought there was only 900, not actually 1,000, so that's news to me. Thanks for letting me know. I was unaware. But yeah, I'm not particularly interested in that level of 100%ing. I'm mostly percenting the Zelda games. In February, sorry, finishing my thoughts. In February, I started with Ocarina of Time. Then Majora's Mask. Then Twilight Princess. At the behest of a streamer named Nekumi Haku. She's currently focusing on her video game, so she's not streaming right now, but we were basically starting our first playthrough journeys together, and I thought it would be cute to actually play the game as she's playing it, so we could be like, oh my god, did you find out this? Oh wow, that was really cool. So that was a time. And then Wind Waker, Breath of the Wild. Skipped Skyward Sword. Skipped Link to the Past, because, like I said, I have a lot of other shit that I need to be playing. We can come back to it later. But for now, this is my first ever branching out from software games ever. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I played like a little bit of WoW on stream. I played a little bit of League of Legends on stream. It's not the same as a first playthrough of a first-person video game. Echoes of Wisdom. I am unfamiliar with that game title, so no. After this, we're gonna probably play Dispatch and then move on to the Witcher series, as well as Gothic 1. We've already played Gothic 3. Unfortunately, I did not get a YouTube upload for that, but I'm not gonna play it again unless they decide to remaster 1 through 3. I'm not gonna do that. Newest title, we actually play Zelda. Oh, I didn't know that. That's really cute. Did you play it? Did you enjoy it? It's a bit weird. Not a bad game. Okay. Well, like I said, I kind of want to start focusing on other franchises. I've played the games that I've wanted to play. I'm trying to get that, in today's day and age of general existential stress and duress due to extrinsic factors, there's a huge list of games that oh, damn, nice cock. First time cock enjoyer, where you almost maximized cock. That's incredible. Well done. The list of games that I have versus the games that I've played ever grows, but I remain playing the games that I'm familiar with. So to combat that behavior, I am trying to clear up the list of games that I've played and try to actually enjoy the franchises that other people have enjoyed in their youth, but I was not exposed to due to streaming reasons. It's not the first time that you've claimed cock? Oh no, I'm sorry. Or the first time that you've had a teenage cock? No judgment either way. Last time I was playing TP. Oh, okay. I apologize. I'm not the best with names, so I apologize. Well, welcome back. I hope you remember that you are lovely and loved and appreciated for who you are, exactly the way you are. I did not know that. We have every shrine, we just don't have every light root. I guess that kind of makes sense. Really? No, that is curious. Yeah, it's just reversed. That's funny. I didn't notice that. I have how many hours in this game by now? Probably like 150, 200. Yeah, probably closer to 150. And keep our I'm sorry to hear that. It is a little spicy today, isn't it? Ugh. At 1 a.m. Nar. So you're in Europe. I'm assuming. I have a lot of European viewers. Interesting. Fine. That's fun, I guess. This is a gentle reminder that you are lovely and loved and appreciated for who you are, exactly the way you are. Except for Fappy, because he's stinky. Sure, you can tell me. I probably won't do it though. as long as you're prepared for my stubbornness. Go ahead. Oh, I guess I could just be using that guy. Yeah? Pristine Royal Claymore, infuse Molduga to it. Bring it down to 1 durability. Use bone attack armor sets and level 3 attack plus food for biggest damage. Only 1 hit. Yeah, that's fair. Doesn't lose durability on Lionel's back. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty wild. Sounds like some serious abuse. I guess it's all multiplicative damage gain. Dave Feature, what time did you want to start? Grilling?
Maybe 5:30.
Okie doke. I'll clean the grill beforehand. AKA, just turn it on hot. Let it burn off some stuff. I don't have the bone attack set, but that sounds pretty cool. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Times 2x. Pretty good. Yeah.
Okay, I'll leave it here.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Oh, Michelle's live. Everybody, Michelle, my friend. Not raid. Shout out. No. Michelle and Reed. I'm going to be this next week making her pistol holster for her cosplay for Last of Us. Ellie cosplay, I think. It would be nice if you could give her some love. She's pretty cool. All right, so we have this guy, I guess. Tell me I'm your guy. There's a dragon. I don't need that multiplication shit. Just brute force the game, as I have since Ocarina of Time. Copium. Wow. We're looking a little low on arrows. Yeah. Hey, lovely cock. Nice. It's lovely to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Just as a heads up to you and others, I don't often have energy to respond to DMs. So it's best to just try to reach out to me via my Discord. It's average. It's less than average. 14 inches is average. Technically, not literally. At least not for the spectrum that you can have on the stream. But welcome in. How are you today? We're just about done with the stream, but that's okay. Still plenty of time. They have 3 left, and then we're done. I think. Yep. Yep. And then I'll go offline. Damn. That's okay. You can always watch the VOD, Kappa. My brother is leaving, and my father is as well tomorrow, and then my mother is leaving on Monday. So, come Monday, we'll have copious amounts of time to spend with one another. So, don't worry about it too terribly much. There will be plenty of streaming in this coming week. Guess who's finally gonna do a couple of the house projects? Now that he's feeling a little better physically and mentally. I guess technically mentally was also physically. The migraines are gone. So that's nice. Only took him 2 fucking weeks. That's a Lionel. But I'm so fucking dead. Yeah. Yep. And I missed. No, fuck this. We can revisit this, Mr. Lionel. No migraines is always nice. Yeah. Oh! Well, turns out I like to take it in the ends. That's alright. We'll just start by running away instead of fighting. That'll help with our HP. Yeah, 2 weeks of migraines was a little disruptive to my life. A little disruptive. Oh. Interesting. You didn't kill me. Idiot. If I survive. If I survive. Hey, yo. Any survivor enjoyers? Anybody surviving? This is a reminder that you are loved for who you are, exactly the way you are. And I'm proud of you for all that you've accomplished to date. And I'm excited with you for all that you have yet to accomplish. Life is a little chaotic these days. And so hopefully a little bit of positivity goes a long ways. Yeah, they are pretty bad. Oh, yeah, new emotes, guys. New emotes. Anyami one love. Cause it's Pride. So happy Pride, everybody.
Oh. Ah.
She's doing a lot of moaning. That's not the one I wanted to go to. Get me out of here. Please. Help. Thank fuck. I'm sure I could have paid attention for 2 seconds to change the map type, but oh well. How are you today, Yaya? I hope you're well.
Vasak. Oh.
Went for a hike. Ooh. Where did you go? Oh, don't tell me. Actually, don't tell me. I hope you enjoyed it. Mm, mm, mm.
Sava Sava.
Hello, mama.
Oh.
Okay. Let's go to this. Should be enough for a minute. Almost all. Yeah. I have 2 more points left. These look so complete. What do? That? That's fair. They're almost complete. Yeah?
Mon ami.
Mon ami. Thank you for sharing some love, Fappy. How are you today? We're almost done. And then I can go offline. And then I'll come back whenever I come back. And I'll probably have an empty house, which means I'll have more emotional bandwidth to actually stream and do home improvement stuff. Gulp, gulp. Remember to stay hydrated, friends. Whew, that's good. Survived. Well, we just have to fall down a hole, and I think we're done. Ah. I want food. Get wrecked, nerds. scary. People panic. Oh! It's still not opening. I haven't really been able to go over here. I suspect that we have to do the shrine up above to get to it. Yeah. Fuck me. We're so close and yet so far. I need to go north. Most deaf. And we need to swimmy shirt. It's probably fine. We need to go to... Are there multiple orbs in the sky? I see 3. Huh, interesting. Wait, is there a launch pad? There's a launch pad. Probably meant to just be this. Oh. Maybe it's not that. Damn it. That is cutting it super close. Nah, never mind. Not as close as I thought. Fans. Do I have any fans still? No? That's fine. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. I'm at a loss for how to approach this. It's my last point. Yeah. Uh, I hope saving actually saves in this game. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why did that not yeet the... Huh? What? What? um... Wait. Can I just... And then... And then... And then... Wait, no, even more. No! No way. This game sometimes pisses me off. Fine. Alright, so how the fuck do I get to you? Blah, 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 blah. Give me my health potions back. Where the fuck do I go to make this work? I want to go offline. I don't have a fan, so this isn't gonna work. I feel like a fan is the only way that we can make this work. And I simply don't know where to get them. I have to get going, guys. I can't stay. We'll figure it out tomorrow. We'll figure it out tomorrow. So thanks for being here. Thanks for being cute. Thanks for being lovely. Ooh, fan. JK. We're good. Saved. We're gonna give it a go. We're gonna give it the old college try. Now I can put on battery. Take out device. Take out device. And put one here. And put one here. And take out you. No. No. There. Idiot. No way. Thing's gonna break before I even get there. I am livid. How the fuck do I even get over there? Um... Hmm. I think I'm gonna go offline, guys. We'll figure it out tomorrow. Hey, Cinda. Hey, sweetheart. How are you today? You're doing well. We are just about to end stream. But it's lovely to see you. How are you doing today? I'll be back tomorrow. Definitely Monday. Maybe tomorrow. I need to go spend time with my family the last 12 hours before my brother leaves. Back for Geneva. Yeah. We just started, we're gonna start barbecuing together, so I need to get that started. But we'll clear out these moblins first, and then I'll go offline. We are so close to finishing this game. So close. We'll get there soon. But yeah, how are you today? It's so lovely to see you. I am very, very much so enjoying the emotes. Stream a bit. Ooh, sounds good. And see on you a bit. Oh. Well, hello. It's always lovely to see you. Let's put... No. There we go. Actually... Yeah, that's fine. Like, let me stop by and see Anya for a bit. Well, that's so kind of you. I greatly appreciate it. As I said, I have to get going in a little bit, just because family stuff. But I will be far more available in this coming week, as my family is dipping out. My brother is returning to Geneva, and my mother is leaving for a business meeting, so it'll just be me, myself, and I look forward to spending quality time with you guys. Did that guy just commit suicide? I think he did. Oh boy. Yes, well, I mean, they don't... Twitch doesn't need to know my brother's private life. He's just not here. Cinda's the one who provided us with our brand new emote, and I'm so excited to see more as they come about. Kept it generic, that's fair. I'm just saying. No, you're okay, sweetheart. Like I said, you as long as you don't take 6 years, you're fine. You're more than fine. You take as long as you want. There is literally no rush from my end. I'm just excited. Not disappointed in the slightest. Alright, and with that, we're gonna go offline. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being cute. Remember to take your medication if you have any. Remember to stay hydrated. Remember to stay cool. As it is hot as fuck right now. So thanks for stopping by, everybody. Thanks for being here. I will write out to Papa PP 69 as he is currently playing his first playthrough of Liza P. So if you guys are interested in watching that, feel free to stick around. If you guys are just lurking, I love you. And I'll see you when I see you. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow evening. It'll definitely be Monday and then on, but tomorrow might be a little weird. Love you all very much. Anya, me one. Love. Very much so. Hope you guys have a lovely night. And Cinda, I'll be in your stream. Probably. So see you soon. Bye.